What is going on, boys and girls of YouTube? We're back, A to Z, Athena. I had someone comment, how did we get to Artemis without doing Athena?
Bruh.
Anyway, Athena, problem, well, you want it to be a problem, it's a problem. We are not jungling and we are not support. We're mid and we're gonna deal with it. So let's get into it. So yeah, queuing right now in Smite is horrendous. Game is great. The amount of people playing the game is not. So I've sat in like 15 minutes of queues between people not picking and dodging and other stuff. And then I'm top pick, but I got mid instead of jungle because I was going to jungle the Athena or support. It is what it is. So we are mid lane Athena. And I really want to double stack, like do crazy stuff with this. I just don't know how I want to go about it, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna try this, and I'm not saying that you should and or should not do this. What I am saying is this is not my first choice. This is not what I would go for normally. So they put in a patch yesterday where we got Shibalake, we got a new ADC item which is extremely busted, and apparently some people are trying to pitch that it's not. It's busted because of its stacking with other lifesteal items. So you're seeing hunters get 3 lifesteal items and their core build items. So 3 lifesteal items into a regular build, and you know they're unkillable. So you gotta hit some autos, brother. You gotta hit some autos, buckaroo. You gotta hit some more autos. I'm Athena, brother. I'm Athena. So we're gonna try to clear here. Honestly, maybe Death's Toll could have done something. I really wouldn't have been sold on it because we're gonna play for like the 1-tap build. So we want Poly to hit hard. We want Hydras to hit hard. I'm just going to back up here. Just playing to not die, essentially. We're all good. I'm probably going to miss splitting this creep, though, which sucks. With the new jungle changes where they changed the mid-camp spawning late, you have junglers doing lots of weird starts. There's like 2 main starts. You either start red, clear all of this, and then go to speed, or you clear speed and then come over here and clear all this. I don't really know where he's going right now. That's what I was talking about. We could probably put a lot of pressure in here. Yeah, we could. He's not going to allow that, though. Nice kill from my ADC, my duo lane. He's trying to poke too much. I don't care about this early game. I'm just playing the lane. You can get away with a lot of things in mid lane if you're just playing to quick farm, not be out of position, not die. He's getting the gold camp. I don't care. I didn't really want to play for that because I was worried he would just waste my time. So I'm going to start harassing a bit. This groups the creeps up, allows me to get cleaves, avoid any extra damage from him. This is why I think Death Toll could be really valuable. Because if you have Death Toll there, you just full heal off the Death Toll proc. Now, will I be able to clear this? Probably not. He's going to come underneath. Oh, he wants to fight. I'll probably pull this and get smalls. So he's here again. Yeah. Perfect. We baited him in. Now we can poke him out a bit. I'm going to auto him down as much as possible. Waiting for that. Get the taunt off. Might be able to kill him here. It's going to be very close. Nope, I can't get that extra auto off. A lot of damage, though. Might be able to kill him if he stays. Lazy back. I got his Aegis. Let's go. Now I'm very low, so I'm a little afraid. These creeps are crushing me right now. You can have a lot of fun playing weird things and weird roles because people won't expect it if you play to live. The problem is usually you play these things and you kind of play to just fight because you think you have an advantage and you don't. Like even right now, me staying right there is very greedy. Extremely greedy. So let's level the 3 for clear. We're going into Bogathoth first. I personally don't like double stack build. I'm running it strictly because you all ask me to run it all the time between stream and YouTube. Oh, good. Ooh, yeah, he's probably cooked. If only I was a little far. Wait. Thor's gonna hammer through that? No. I can get the Thor. Get Thor. Hide from the Thor. Hide from the Poseidon. Oh, he saw me. Yeah, we get him. Easy. Let's go. I don't know why he stayed for so long. If they knew I was there, I have no clue why he stayed for as long as he did. That don't really make any sense. So he's gonna get blue buff after that engagement. I get a kill. He gets a blue buff. I'll take the trade. It could be worse. Gonna try to make sure I have... Where are my passive stacks? Does it not show my passive stacks? Or is there a bug going on with the patch? Interesting. I was gonna say, make sure you have all your passives stacked for blocks as much as possible, and then I look down and I don't see any passive stacks. Okay. I don't know if I'm missing something or not, but I surely remember there being 3 things here. So I'm very confused. Also, the Naga is... I'm gonna ult over just to keep him alive. Oh, I wish I... Oh, wait, it actually worked. So Susano's here. Gonna Aegis this to avoid as much damage as I can while Susano ults. Make sure the Guan dies. We're in a really rough spot. We're playing just to live here. We will live here really easily. We might even get the kill. Oh, we have a taunt in a second. Oh, we don't want to. Oh, good play. We won't live here. That was a good play. I didn't think he had enough mana for that. Problem is with mana, you get a. Oh, he killed both of us. What a beast. Hey, at least the game's not a surrender now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little worried when it was like 6-2 that it was going way too much in our favor. So I'm fine with that. Now we go on late game, boys. Problem for me is that was my mid laner that got the kills. So he now has a little bit of a lead on me. He's 300 gold up, same level. He got so much mana back though for having no regen. That's a lie. He had 1 regen, but it felt like he had no regen. And then all of a sudden he had enough to use all his abilities. Good play from him. This is like the biggest downside of Athena, especially the double stack build, is you have no cooldown. So that's why I went the cooldown starter since I was in mid. Just having no cooldown is nearly impossible to play around, and I hate that. Like, it's very, very annoying trying to force a high damage build with no cooldown when your abilities are on crazy long cooldowns. If you didn't know, at one point Athena's taunt I think was on a 20-second cooldown. They recently buffed it, so like its base cooldown's a little lower now, but that's still insane. 15. I have to be very careful about any fights I take right now, since I also X-Ball's bug is alt is bugged. When you walk through that, you're supposed to be slowed, but you're supposed to have vision of everything. So that's interesting. I know they're at the oracles, and I can't really contest because if I get Guan stunned, he can ult, insta cancel it, stun me, and I eat a Kraken and I die. I can also just dash in or be in a slow movement and get whirlpooled and die, get Thor stunned and die. So I have to be very careful right now. We'll just keep playing back. We'll ult over, kind of play Athena, or not Athena, Nethi, like where we just ult in the team fights. I think they're trying to sit on my duo lane because my duo lane's winning. Yep. I'm probably gonna die for this. I'm gonna be honest with you. With no Aegis, this is probably a death. Yep. Yep. I tried to keep this still alive, but he just stood there and didn't get out. He could have ulted away and kept us all from dying. I don't know why he didn't. If this is a higher level game, I'm probably calming. Hey, I'm ulting you. Ult makes you ult out so you don't get Kraken or I die. Like, I'm telling them how it's gonna play out. I don't really want to do that in these games because people will play differently when they hear my voice. You can say, oh, ego, whatever. It literally happens all the time. So I need to.
I hate all of you.
Wait, how did Poseidon already get over here? Sent back, teleport up lane that fast? That's crazy. He said, I hate all of you. I'm losing mids. This Poseidon's gonna have so much pressure now. The Susano should be spam killing this guy. Out of everyone on their team, it's the one god he can guarantee kill on cooldown. I have 2 up mid. Gonna level my taunt now. You level the taunt for the duration of the taunt, so you can guarantee getting extra autos. Your team gets extra time. You know, I'm mad that the Scylla's not here, but I'm also happy that I'm getting free farm because the Scylla's not here. Yeah, they really do want to fight. What's he building up Poseidon? Just, yeah, speed. So you guys didn't see it, but before the game started, either this guy or this guy said, Kobe, are you a real person? And the Kobe guy said, yes, I am. I was just trolling last game. So I'm guessing he fed his brains out. I don't know. It's looking like that might happen again. He missed that. That's crazy. Could have leveled my all, but I really don't want to. I just want to get into the late game. The longer this game goes, the better. When you play the double stack build in Athena, you're praying for early kills. Like, that's legitimately all you're doing. You're praying for early kills. If you get the early kills and you get your build online fast, you're in a god tier spot. And if you don't, then just GG. All right, so we poked him down. He's going to try to fight back just because my abilities are down. Might get out of this, might not. Depends on what the Thor decides. All right, he's sticking around. I can back and ult right back into Susano. Trying to see if the Thor goes for me. Nope. All right. And I'm not gonna ult back in. It's a waste. Susano already cleared my wave, so I'd be getting back really for nothing. Keep this guy alive. The root? Nope. He's so low. Nice beads. Come on, I am so slowed. He should die. Like, there's just no way. Oh, I don't know how I didn't get that. I have no idea how I didn't get that last hit. I'm gonna spam enemy missing middle right now because I don't want them to keep fighting. They keep fighting, we're definitely gonna die. So now I gotta get back to my lane. These fights are rough. They have so much like half CC. I ate the slow from the Guan ult. I didn't get stunned, I don't think. Then as soon as that ended, I instantly got Shibalanke slowed. Then they still have Whirlpool, Kraken, Thor stun, Thor ult, knock up from Yorm, slow from Yorm. They have a lot of CC that is going to be impossibly hard for me to avoid. So the way you avoid it is by making sure they use the really annoying abilities on your teammates first. Honestly, like I shouldn't be as afraid of this Poseidon right now as I am. I'm more afraid of the fact that I don't have the damage to kill him. That's the problem. Yeah, you clear that. I'm gonna level up the ult. So I don't go aspect. I think aspect Athena is terrible for every role, everything. You do way more with regular Athena ult than you do with aspect ult. If you don't know the difference, aspect ult, you can ult the enemy team instead of your teammates, right? Sounds cool. But nothing happens when you land. The only thing that happens is while you're channeling on them, they take increased damage. Nothing else changes. That's it. What is happening right now? They're just doing this, I think. There's not much I can do. I'm gonna go Hydra's next. We'll go Poly after that. I don't want to ult to this guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, full damage solos usually are bad. The thing is, Yorm's early game is so good that he'll win lane. But if this guy doesn't feed, then the Yorm will be worthless late game. I've run the auto attack build a million times. It's hilarious, but it falls off harder than anything I've ever seen in my life. So I'm thinking here, they're gonna have full control over objectives on the left side of the map. Nothing I can do. Literally nothing I'm gonna be able to do. Wait. Yo, what the heck? He just took so much damage. Oh, this could be really bad. I'm probably gonna die. Nope, I can't get my Aegis off. I got Guan stun. I did a lot of damage with the ultimate, which is why I ulted him. I knew he could make sure it landed on Poseidon, but I couldn't get my Aegis off. I was spamming it on the land, and the Guan picture perfect, frame perfect stun me before I could get my Aegis off. That's legendary. I don't know if it was on purpose, but that's legendary. Good play. Genuinely good play from the Guan. Like, not terrible play from Poseidon. He did what we all expected him to do, but that Guan hitting that stun was huge. All right, we level up Taunt again. We're starting to do a little bit of damage. Once we have Hydras, we'll actually do real damage. I do wish I had my ult back up right now to get to that team fight. Our grouping should be fairly strong. They just have so much CC. That's what I'm mainly worried about. If I'm the one engaging, I'm gonna die. So when I'm playing this damage build, I cannot be the one engaging. Oh, okay. Thank you for the little boost away from the Thor. I was scared because they also grouped. They are heavily grouped and they have an advantage. They're up a lot of levels. A lot of levels. We're okay though, I think. We're fine, right? We're fine. Some sustain would have been cool here if it worked for Athena, but it just doesn't. Hey, we don't want this to hit the tower. No. It walked on the towers though. You got trolled. I really didn't want the tower to hit it. I wanted full gold. So I can interrupt his whirlpool. Or his whirlpool. Oh, not his whirlpool. No! The whirlpool was beautiful. That's such a good whirlpool from him. I'm not gonna lie. It was right on the edge of where I could have lived. like a hair over to the side and I'm out of it and I can dash away. Another Kraken down. I have ult when I spawn. So if they're fighting this could turn into free gold. I don't know why the Thanatos bailed out. Is that a Thor ult? Did Thor land or did Thor ult? I think Thor landed. What's going on over here? Could he kill this guy? Probably. Trying to watch that right side because if he gets a good engage or like the Shibalaki just 3'd out. So if the arc could get back in on there, I could engage. I'm gonna have such a hard time playing this game. We have no front line. We have a Scylla support, so who's not gonna play front line because I can just tell by the way he's playing, he's not gonna true front line. And then I have a full damage Thanatos solo, who's not gonna frontline. So I will end up being the front line, or we just probably won't fight. And I think I'm gonna play to just not fight. What is going on? Nice. At least they traded. Wild time here. Scylla showed up a little late. Not actually mad about it. I don't care about losing that tower. It's an awkward safety net where in reality it's not gonna keep me alive. What in the world? Oh my gosh. He's probably gonna Guan ult me. If I Aegis at the right time, I might live. I'll just ult back in here if he doesn't chase on the tower. They are on my butt, dude. All right, what are we doing here? Are we fighting this? I don't think we're gonna fight this. All right, he's getting Guan ulted. I'm gonna try to keep him alive and just hope I don't die coming out of this. There's the Kraken. That's good for me. We can keep fighting this. I want to go on this Poseidon. There we go. This is a very good fight for us. I got a kill. That's even better for us. I want this red buff. Do gold? You should definitely do gold. Anytime you're at range and you want to make sure you tag something, just use your taunt or dash in and just range hit it. That was a very good fight for us. This dude has Aegis. He should die. Once I'm full build, he'll die every time I taunt him. I just got to get to full build. That fight allows it, or makes it a possibility, I guess. Allows, it's probably the wrong word. I'm gonna grab all this. I need all the extra gold I can get. Go play from the boys. So Hydra's is finished when I'm back. Then we're going into Poly, and that's our double stack build. Now, from the double stack build is where things get interesting, because unless you go and test, base numbers aren't going to tell you very easily what's better when you like what items to go after, whether that's Rada Tahuti and more int, or that's like a Heartseeker and a Titan's Bane. I'm going to play around the int because my ultimate will hit very, very, very hard. It's 90% scaling. So if I'm full build and anyone can make sure that my ult hits, they will die. I'm actually, they're just all for, why are they so focused on me, bro? It's weird. Like, I'm just gonna ult back into this fight if I have to. Or all, yeah, what is going on? This is probably a little greedy. Oh yeah, a little bit greedy. Putting my ward down just so I have vision. I'm not gonna be able to keep this all alive. He missed, thank God. He's actually going for that guy and not me. Wild. Cool, dude. We're gonna back. I want that Hydra's. I can, oh, they're gonna go to Pyro. They are definitely going to Pyro. So I'm going to play, ooh, can't speak. I'm going to play around the Poly int side of the build more than the Hydra strength side of the build. With your auto attacks, strengths builds are going to hit harder, like just naturally. So I am losing the white damage on that to have bigger Poly procs. I really think that it comes down to just how the game is playing out. If you're able to sit there and auto more than once, a strength build is always going to be stronger. If you aren't able to auto more than once, then an int build is probably going to be stronger, where you're just going through your ability rotation. I also went an intellect starter because I wanted max cooldown from one item, one starter item, I guess. So that's why we are going into an int build. It would make no sense to go an int starter and then swap over to your final two items being strength items. It would not help you in the slightest. All right, Poly's 1,100 gold, 1,000 gold off. Have to be very safe. I don't want to get caught. I don't care if I die in a team fight in reality, but I really just don't want to get caught. There's Poseidon. I'll look to ult into this. Oh, keeping him alive. Oh, he's on Guan. We're gonna taunt this guy. I can't see him. That's sick. That is so sick. I wish I had ulted whoever ended up going. Oh, big damn. Yep, do that. Oh, I wanted that last really bad.
Right? Surely, right?
He's crying, dude. He is getting dove, so I respect it, but okay. I guess that. This dude is shredding. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay, well, it's also Sanguine Lash, but we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. We won't talk about Sanguine Lash, even though it got nerfed in this patch, guys. You want to know what the nerf was? So if you look at the bottom number, it says ONU 7.5% enemy max health. Well, that used to be 10%. So the nerf was 2.5% per use, so a total of 7.5% nerf. I'm sure to them on paper that sounded like a big number, but to anyone playing the game, you know that's not a big number. Now back to that other fight. I thought my Susanoo was going on Poseidon. I don't know why. I just assumed he was like that was his target. For some reason he was full committing to the Guan. Maybe his thought process was he would slow the Guan's rotation down, which in reality would be good. So I should have ulted to somebody who was on a squishy for sure. I've ult soon, was kind of waiting for that. I'm gonna farm for a second while we wait. I wish there was just an easy target to taunt here. Shibalanke has the triple lifesteal build, so he's just gonna out heal my damage, and that is why you see me say ADCs are now OP. It's literally this build, or you go Cal here. 3 lifesteal items, basically unkillable. I'm not ulting that because I would have eaten a Kraken. They're gonna go gold. I don't know where my Susanoo's in left. Not really sure why. I also fear the Scylla getting me killed when I ult in on him, and then. Okay, couldn't ult him. I would have died there too, not gonna lie. We should really do pyro right now. I'm gonna go look for an invade because I can't solo defend gold. And if I ult into the gold on just Scylla, we lose. I don't know why we're playing up though. Like, you know, they're in right and the Artemis still ran all the way up to their tier 1 tower area.
How is their jungler level 16?
Kind of wild.
Level 17 is still doing more. Like, what the fuck?
This guy
Actual
is
AI.
crying, dude. He's crying. Why do you have a weird letter in your name when you can make your name whatever you want? It's a little strange. Is he gonna come to me? Oh yeah, he is.
Your right tower.
Oop. Might die here. Literally might die here. I don't want to waste my Aegis. I'm gonna buy Aegis time now since oh, we got Kraken. He still had Kraken after that fight. Oh, that was a good bait though. I'm not gonna lie. I think I was on a ward. The fact that he 2'd for distance there, knowing I was around the corner, definitely knew I was there. I might swap over. I love, so if you didn't know, they changed the warding. So you have this new Bifrost shard. You can sell it. And then you have 3 options. You can go a ward. This is like a flare you shoot out that gives you vision. And then this is a counter area, basically, where you pulse and you can counter ward the area. I'm going to go that because I think they have some really good wards up right now. Wait, why are we fighting while we're dead? What's going on? What in the world is going on? Does the Poseidon have? Yeah, this Poseidon has crazy cooldown. So I need to basically assume that Poseidon will always have his ult up. Bro, baby raging in a game like this where he's just W-king and dying is hilarious. This ADC has done non-stop W-king with no wards and has stopped crying the whole game. Now, don't get me wrong. The jungler being in left when gold was up and the ulti was right was stupid. But what was more stupid was the fact that my ADC was up at their tier 1 tower when they were all right as well. That should be cleared. I'd like to get full build just to show, you know, I'm sure you guys have seen it, but to show off the full poke potential where you don't have to actually full commit.
Holy shit, a gank from the Susanoo? Oh my god, are you gonna actually do something?
This is a rough fight. I have to ult into this so late. They're all gonna be here too. Their ADC is in front of me, so I'm gonna grab this
shit,
on pathing over.
You're nuts, level 20? Fuck.
Oh, we gotta kill. If I go into this, I die. I'm not going into this. 0% chance I'm going into this. I would die. No way, dude. No way. I want this pen really bad. They're gonna go for fire. I'll try to steal it. Oh, they're pushing. I thought they would go for fire. Now get this off my screen, dude. Okay. Well, Artemis still pushing right, but won't stop crying. So that's cool. We could have easily defended that Phoenix. There was no reason to lose the Phoenix. I don't know why in my mind without looking, I just assumed he was backing for the Phoenix defense. I should have known better considering how the game is going. ADCs are so strong though. Oh, he didn't even go the build. He doesn't see, he has a what in the world? So my ADC, who is crying and yelling at everybody, has one of the worst ADC builds I've ever seen. He just missed the double tap. That's crazy. Going 1 defense item. I talked about this last night. I had someone ask. They were like, if I'm playing mid and I'm having a really bad game, or I'm being dove a lot, where do I put in a defense item? You don't. You genuinely do not. Nice.
Bro, you know you have to full charge that to actually get the knockout, you dumbass.
Got a good Aegis. He's healing for too much. I'm gonna die. Get me out. 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 Get me out.
It's actually just sad to watch.
Oh my goodness gracious. This guy is like, oh, okay. So this is going to be 5 lifesteal items because this has lifesteal on it when you upgrade it. I don't know if we'll be able to kill him since we don't have a front line. If we had somebody who could go contagion, it would melt him, and then like normal damage items because he's really not that tanky. He is kind, well, maybe he is kind of tanky. I don't know. The late prophetic is going to be interesting because he'll probably stack it up with how easy the game's going. I don't know if we'll be able to stop him. I will not be able to kill through his lifesteal. I don't think anyone on our team will. Our art would be able to match it with a lifesteal build, but he's a bad build. He has not realized the potential of the builds is what we'll go with. I think it's a little worse than that, to be honest, because he's crying while non-stop W keying and not team playing at all. It's interesting too because I know art. If you watch the art game the other day, I opened it up with ADCs play art, just W key the whole game because it's the only way they know how to play. That's why I didn't want to play art in ADC because it's just so basic. You're seeing in here. If he would just go to a team fight and not start a fight in his lane or have done that, this game would be very, very different right now, I think. I like how the Susano just hasn't said anything either. I could try to steal this, but yeah, his order.
Yo, be useful for the first time this game and steal that.
I'm gonna steal with an auto. Watch this. He's on ulted so late.
Like that.
He's on ulted so late. I don't think he knows he has to charge it now. So they changed Susano to not the patch that hit yesterday, but 2 patches ago, to where your ult has to fully charge to knock people up. So I have no idea why he's not trying to fully charge it. This is probably game. It's really unfortunate. This is a bad Athena mid game with no front line. I picked it right away because I tried to trade and nobody would trade me. I cannot dash in and taunt either. Ooh. Get a little bit more int. Max out this fight. Ideally, I taunt both carries, but I insta-die if I taunt both carries. So maybe we get some follow-up. Look at the damage. I did not want to just randomly get caught. He's full health. Like, there's nothing we can do. This is insane. Taunt soon, taunt soon. Oh, he almost hit the root. I managed to pull him really far back in. Oh my gosh, the damage! That elbow damage was filthy. I'm probably gonna die here. I am gonna die here. I am dead. Oh, I got a kill! Let's go!
Thank God, bro.
Oh my god. Yeah, got a double taunt. Oh shit, that actually hit really hard. Imagine I could do that the whole game.
You guys are fucking
I killed him. Let's go! Let's go! Dude, this Artemis going defense items and talking trash is god tier. Why is he so mad? Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna have to mess with his Yorn build later. I think because he got the early game lead is why it worked. The Susano trying to gank him was also pretty troll, I think, because he was just ulting out. But if you manage to have a free farm solo lane and you get this build, I think it's over. I mean, look at this. That's a lie. You could definitely just stun this guy and blow him up. But yeah, we had no stuns. And if I taunted him, he just kept life stealing with his breath. But this Artemis, the crybaby ADCs are real. Like, it's insane. If you watched a couple videos ago, the on her did like 2k damage in a 20-minute game, 25-minute game, 30-minute game, something. I think it was 25-minute game, 28-minute game. He did like 2 to 4k damage and just took my speed the whole game. These ADCs are crybabies. It hurts. Like, if it was valid, I would, you know, saying something on the comms, I would expect, but he basically just ran at the other team and then started raging against Susano. Didn't say a word about the Thanatos getting absolutely farmed in the 1v1 and then managed to build worse than anybody in the game. That was crazy. All right, rough game for Athena. Sad. I really haven't played the double stack Athena build in a long time. Hopefully the video is at least entertaining if you learn nothing. I mean, you can learn something from the basic because a lot of people don't know how to play a melee character. It's melee range character in mid, so that helps you a bit. Maybe it'll help you with Tsukuyomi mid or some shit. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Let me know what you guys think about this Artemis, these ADC crybabies. It's pretty sad.